Alright, we're going to use a particular library. I have added some icons for so I call it lean1.glb. I'll make it available in Canvas so you can use this graphics library. Okay. Alright. So we're going to click OK. Okay, so here there are some I created using the tools, and then I have some pictures that screenshots that I took. So they are here, and we will use those. Alright, so let's start with location. So we're going to have parts intake. So I'm going to use this triangle because that usually represents storage. So with the new checked, okay, all right. So now it's going to snap. So because I already have grid checked, and in grid setting, well, I have snap to grid checked too. So because of that, it's going to line up like that. Okay, and we'll call this parts intake. Okay, and we will have I think we'll have infinite capacity, or yeah, we'll have infinite capacity, so any amount can come in. Okay, and then we're going to have knitting. First knitting, I'm going to use the same workstation which is table. Okay, so that is table. Okay, and we'll call this knitting. Okay, now as we go along, let's also name the icons. So select that record, uncheck new, check text, and then I'm gonna, so that will be parts intake. Okay, and then knitting, again new is unchecked text, so I'll have knitting here. Okay, now I check new, and one more. Okay, now this one is buffer springs, so I'm gonna call this buff springs, buff spring. Okay, that is the assembly of springs. So the parts that are knitted will go here, and that will feed into the spring station. So next is again I take the same table icon and call it spring. Okay, and again I'll name it and then okay, let's make it a little smaller. So That's buffer spring. Okay, and spring station. Okay, spring. All right, next is buffer for resistor. Okay, let's go back here. So resistors, right? So this is a buffer. So we'll call it buffer resistor. Oh, I need to be more careful. So that's I need to make sure that the new is checked and then do the. So then I create a new record. No, I I just add because the new is unchecked. It didn't create a new record. All right, so now that one's going to be buffer resistor. Okay, so now uncheck new and let's put the name there. All right, so then check new. Next is resistor. Okay, again, we'll put the station here, resistor. So that is resistor assembly. Okay, so let's put the name again. Okay, after resistor, we have two things going. So we need buffer for diode. Okay, so let's put it here. Buffer for diode, and then okay, and a diode station. Put it right here. So diode. Okay, and then we need a buffer. Okay, I'll put that buffer here. So red will go from here there, and blue will go like that. Okay, and so this is buffer LED. Right. All right, then LED. So that's LED. Okay, after LED we have a buffer for test. Okay, so put the name there. And then test. Okay, and then we have rework and sort. So rework, we need a buffer for that. Buffer rework. And then rework. Put rework here. Okay, and then you have buffer for sort. So that will come from test as well as rework. Okay, so that will be buffer sort. Okay, we have to change the capacity. We'll come to that in a minute. Okay, and then we need a station for sort. I'll put that here. And then after sort we need two buffers for finished goods. So we'll have one here, buffer finished goods red. Okay, and then another one here, or maybe we should move that up a little. And this one is buffer finished goods blue. Okay, so we'll move this a little like that. Okay, so that's going to take care of our production process. Then we have order receipts. We need a location for that, so we'll use desk. Okay, we'll put it here. So call it I should click new on the end of it. Where was it? Desk. Okay, so that will be sales order intake. Okay, and then from there you'll go to sales order. Okay, can check new. This is sales order, so I'll put it here. This will be sales order entry. Okay, and from here we'll take a box now, click new, and we'll put it right here, and this will be pack and ship. So let's move this a little down here. Okay, and bring in the name. Pack and ship. Okay, so now we have all the locations defined. And let's look at the capacities. Okay, buffers should have higher capacity. So buffer for springs, we'll put that as 99. Buffer for resistors, 99. And buffer for test, buffer for diode. Okay, buffer for diode 99, and then buffer for LED 99. Okay, buffer for test is also 99. Buffer for rework is given as 10. Buffer for sort is 999. Okay, sort, and then buffer for finished goods. Okay, 999, because here they are all individualized circuit boards instead of batches. Now, sales order intake, make it infinity. Sales order entries one at a time, so we'll put that as 1, and pack and ship is 50. So these are given